Linda worked as an administrative director at Sacred Heart Medical Center in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. She used to doubt near-death experiences until her husband, Michael, had one. They traveled from their home in Florida to Milwaukee for Michael's heart surgery, performed by a famous surgeon who was known for handling tough cases. After a long 9-hour surgery, the medical team tried to take Michael off the heart-pumping machine, but couldn't. So they transferred him to the intensive care unit, equipped with every life support machine available. Unfortunately, things didn't improve, and Michael had to go back to surgery to figure out why he kept bleeding into his chest. While getting ready for that surgery, he had a heart attack. Linda remembered, after the first 4 minutes, the medical team thought about stopping, but the doctor decided to keep going. Later, he told us that he felt power in his hands when he was massaging Michael's heart, and he instinctively knew he could bring him back. He was right. It wasn't until 3 weeks later, after they removed the tube from Michael's throat, that he told our daughter, son-in-law, and me that he went home and visited heaven. We just dismissed it as a dream. Michael was frustrated because he couldn't convince his family to believe him. He told his story many times, saying that he came back because he had a mission to fulfill on Earth, and he knew the exact date and time when he would go back to heaven. Linda said, "Michael told us that during his visit home, when he was supposed to be dead, he read the mail on our dining room table and described what it was in detail, which turned out to be right. He repeated exactly what was written on the letter, word by word. There was no way he could have known this, because he had been in the hospital when I checked the mail and put it on the table. There is just no way to explain it." He also told us about our house sitter's new girlfriend, someone we had never met, which turned out to be true. He even talked about visiting some neighbors and family members in New Jersey during his trip, and said he saw all of us crying in the hospital waiting room. As Michael talked about the beauty of the place he had visited, he changed as a person. He wasn't scared of dying anymore. He lived life fully and taught us to slow down, enjoy life, and value people more than things, Linda said. Michael passed away 2.5 years later, surrounded by surprising coincidences that proved to his family that indeed his death was according to plan. Michael really wanted his family to believe him and understand the way he thought they should live. Looking back, Linda added, "I'm sure of one thing. Near-death experiences are real, and we should trust people when they tell us about them. Those who have these experiences are given a special gift that we can all learn from."